Hey, everybody, what's up? Hopefully, everyone is doing good this Saturday evening. I've got these cuties in the mail today. These are the new Juvia's Place gift sets. Do. Yep, I got these bad boys. Sending messages to people. Excuse me. Yep, got these cuties in the mail today. Decided to unbox them and swatch them, test them out. At least the lip stuff I can test out. The eyeshadows, I did my night skincare, so I'm not doing any eye looks. It's eye rest time. Took my contacts out and all that greatness. So we not gonna be doing like any of that. So just know that I got these. I got them in. I got them in. I got them in. I got them in. So let's see who all is coming in. Come in and say hi. No, don't be shy. It's been a while since I've done a live, so gotta get back into the swing of things like that. But yeah, just it's been a nice, somewhat relaxing weekend. Kind of excited to see what's going on with everybody. Hope everybody is doing really, really well. See who all waltzes in, says, hello. Be like, hey. So I'll let some people come in before I start, showing off all the goodies that came in the box. It's not a lot, just, some really nice stuff. So wait for some people to come on in. Hopefully everybody has had a really nice weekend so far. We all know Saturday can be interesting, of course, but see who all waltzes in. Come in, say hi, don't be shy. See who comes on in. We're just waiting on folks to come in. Come on in. See who makes appearance. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Work has gotten like super busy and crazy, just trying to stay on top of everything. It's very, very it's a stressful time to be a teacher right now, but we we are so it's definitely stressful, but it's nothing that at this point that I can't handle. So I've seen I've seen worse. I've seen worse, but other than that, it's been going pretty good. So we'll see how all of that pans out. So we can kind of See, but yeah, this is the what is it? Yeah, they came out with 2 collections. So you got this is the Nubian Royal, which is right here, and then as I whack myself in the face, and then you have the Nubian Glow, the nice Nubian Glow kit. So, oops, as that slides out. Um, we'll see. Just trying to wait for some people. See if anyone comes in. There we go. Hey, hey Lou, hey Lou. Trying to see if just waiting on folks to come in so they can see all this cuteness. See what's let's see. So me too, Lou. Me too, Lou. Yep. So I just showed like that's the Nubian Glow. Yeah, no, like the artwork on this is pretty pretty bomb. Like it's really nice. It's really really nice. So that's the Nubian Glow, and then this is the Nubian Royal right here. Nice looking. Like the packaging's nice. I wish it would have shipped a little bit better. Cause let me see if I have my box. I'll show you my box that it came in. Like the box, like the box is relatively unharmed, but it's what's lack thereof inside the box. There's don't mind my elf garbage, but yeah, like no packing paper, nothing, just these, and literally one of them came in this. So literally it was this and my gift sets in the box. That's it. And so when I opened up this bad boy, my stick bombs were just like all over the place. Just rolling all over the place. So yeah. Even like right now they're kind of rolling all over the place. I'm surprised these didn't come like in a box like the other one. So because I had to open it to check and make sure nothing was broken. But yeah, it literally came like the other ones came in a box, but the one in the royal gift set, the lip balms didn't come in a box at all. They're just freestanding. And even then they're smaller than the actual holder. So they're just like flip flopping around. So I'm not surprised with what was open when you realize they didn't package this very well. Oh man. Oh man. But so yeah, here's the I'll open this one first. So this is the Nubian Royal. Like it comes with, I'll take the whole thing off. So I have to hold the lip balms down so they don't roll all over the place. But this is what the inside looks like. Yes, I will. So that's what the inside of it looks like. So it comes with 2 lip balms. And the shades are berry. This is berry, which looks like this nice shade. It's kind of nice berry shade. And then, which this one actually, it has like a tinge of a smell. So that one. And then you got caramel right here, which looks like that. And now, if you like caramel scents, this one's pretty spot on. So caramel, there's that one. And then put those down for a second. Then you get the cute little palette itself. Is the palette in the box. Now, oddly enough, the palettes were packed pretty well. Like, palettes come in bubble wrap. And then here's the actual Royal palette itself. This is what, take the little plastic out. It's what the inside looks like of the palette. You get, looks like you get 3 matte shades. If I can hold up 3 fingers. 3 matte shades and 2 shimmers, 1 glitter. So obviously that's the glitter. Those are the 2 shimmer shades right there. And then the rest are matte shades going on right here. So I'll swatch the lip balms. Let me go get a paper towel first so that I can wipe all that off as I do it. So hold on a sec. Hey Coco, what's up, girl? Oh. Yeah. Up in here in this Juvia Placeland. So you came in. What's up? Hey. Yeah, so I just opened the Nubian. What's that? Yeah. So I opened up the Nubian Royal gift set first. So like I said, this is the eyeshadow palette. It comes with 2 shimmers, which are right here, 1 glitter, which is right there, and then the rest are mattes. So that's that palette. I'll swatch it in a sec. And then it came with the 2 lip balms. So here's 1, here's 2. It is. It oddly enough, in comparison to the Violets palette, it's a lot more well balanced. So you can actually do more looks rather than it just being, hey, this is all I got. So, but no, I'll swatch the lip balms first. So this one right here, this is berry. So that's what it looks like on out the tubing. So let's see what we roll with. Let's see. So it feels nice. It's just a nice little wash of color. Nothing. Yeah, you get lip swatches. You get. Come on, Coco. You know I don't. I come on now. So, but no, it's a nice little wash of color. Nothing crazy. Um, it feels nice on the lips. I didn't expect any less. Sorry, that was an email coming through on my phone. Let's see. So, but so yeah, this is berry. It's a nice little wash of color, nothing crazy. So let's you wipe that off. So here you go. This is berry. Nice fall color. Like it's a nice fall color lip balm. So if you're just trying to like a nice little wash of berry color, it's nice. Smells like berries, feels like berries. Yeah, it kind of does. It has a bit of a berry smell, but it's not like overwhelming. I'll put it that way. It's just a little wash, nothing crazy. Um, like see, even when I wipe it off, it's not a ton of color. So that's kind of what you can expect when you wear it. So that's berry. Then here is caramel, which now this this one smells like caramel. Yep. Smells like if you like caramel smell, you're gonna like this one. So here's caramel. There you go. There's caramel. So again, these are lip balms. I'm not expecting opacity. Like this was the lipsticks, then maybe I would be like, oh my god, yes. But it's a lip balm, so but I mean they feel nice. They almost have like a similar texture to a chapstick. So no, they sell everything separately. I want to say they're actually selling a lip balm like these particular lip balms. They're selling a bundle, and the bundle is $45. I wanted. Let me check because I was just looking there a second ago. So like, so here's the lip balm bundle that's on sale for $45. It's normally 50, and you get all 5 shades, which is like you get the caramel and the berry, and then you get let's see for one. Let me see, $12. $12 for one balm. So I mean, it feels nice. It's okay. I don't. Yeah, that is kind of like. Hmm, is it like something that you really want? It's like, eh. I mean, it feels like I said, it feels nice. It's a nice wash. Like the berry one is like a nice wash of color. I'm pretty sure the other ones smell like what they are, but they do like it feels nice. I would have to wear this. Right? Balm is in, but is that something that we really want? Yeah. That's a big like what if, but I mean it feels nice. It feels nice on the lips. That is not it doesn't feel like super greasy. It's a nice like lip balm. So I like it. It's fine. And then again, the whole set was $26. it was kind of hard to pass up. So, all right, let's let's swatch this bad boy right here. So, gonna go from like that way to that way. No, it really is. And I want to say Ulta still has them. Um Juvia, like Chi Chi says she's not restocking the gift sets on the website. So your best bet is through Ulta. Now, when I last looked last week, they were still there. They were not sold out. So if you're looking for the whole gift set, I would go that direction. But if not, then I would do, you can buy each separately. So it's not, oh my God. Now, when they initially launched this, only the Nubian Royal was posted on the website. If you wanted to get the glow, you had to kind of go through the Nubian Royal site, sorry, the Nubian Royal page, and then you had to scroll to the bottom, and there it was. You could click on it, and actually they were trying to get you to buy both at the same time and the bundle. So I just scrolled down, I just clicked on the Nubian Glow, added that to my cart along with the Nubian Royal. So it was kind of like hidden within the page, but once you found it, you found it. So again, here's that palette. I'm going to start with this shade right here. I can tell right now this feels like her normal metallics. Oh, oh yes, girl. Oh yes, girl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And so next I'm going to swatch that one. Oh yeah, Coco, this feels like her regular metallic recipe. Thank you. She's grown. She's grown a lot. So let's see. That one's nice. Like a nice dark metallic purple. What looks like some like blue flecks in it, blue glitter flecks. So that one's really nice. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, she's letting her do her thing. It's letting her do her thing. So yeah, so those are the two shimmer shades right there. Like this one is gorgeous. Like that's stunning. And this one's really pretty, but like I'm no drag. It feels the same as her regular metallic shade. So if you like those, that's what you're getting with this one. All right, next I'm going to swatch this shade right here. Ooh, this one feels kind of buttery. Uh-oh. It feels really soft. Okay, so there's the matte. Oh, the violet was super dry. Like it took me a minute to build that color up on that palette. This one now, that one's pretty nice. Once you kind of, I had to rub it in a little bit, but once it rubbed in, like that's what you're getting. So that one is like, it feels really soft. Like I hearken it to her older palettes feeling of the mattes, like where it's like kind of like it's a really soft kind of velvety feel. That one got some hope. Yes, very good payoff. Very good payoff. And it's like, and it blends out. Like if I just kind of rub it out, that's me rubbing it out. So I have a feeling it's going to blend quite nicely. Let me kind of rub my finger off. Next, I'm going to go into this shade right here. Okay, now this one feels a little bit drier, but we'll see. Okay. Okay. She cute. She cute. She cute. I like her. I like her. I like her. I could. You can definitely do some looks with this one. You could easily get, because you get like your crease shade, like definitely you get your crease shade here, or depending on how froggy you feeling, like you could do this as your transition, put that in your crease, or transition, crease, whichever one suits your fancy. All right, so now I'm going to swatch this one right here. Right there. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. That one is really nice. Trying to see what I got going so far. So that's that really light shade. It's looking pretty good. And then last but certainly not least, we got this pressed glitter right here. We're gonna see what she does. Something. Oh, okay. No, it's very, like, they feel very velvety, but yeah. No, she did with this glitter. Like Papow? Anybody? Like, this is me like pressing it in, like uh Papow, anybody? Papow? Like, this glitter is like, this palette is, ain't nobody complaining about this palette. See, me and Chi Chi need to have a conversation, because she be doing crazy stuff, but and she'll come out with some crazy she'll do some crazy ish, but then she'll bust out palettes like this that are the bomb.com payoff wise, and just have us sitting back like, well, really? Like, really? This what we doing? So that's the whole palette swatched. Absolutely love it. Like, that glitter though. That glitter though. You can't go wrong with it. It's a really nice glitter. I'm gonna wipe all this off my hand. Oh, let's see how well this glitter comes up. Oh man. This glitter's on. She's on, guys. She's on. Okay, now she's coming off. There we go. All right. Woo. Not a ton. It's coming off pretty easy. I'm the same way, Coco, except as long as she don't do that violet palette ever again in any of her other palettes. Well, I'll put it this way. The Violets palette had a similar texture to the Afrique palette. And to me, the Afrique was my least favorite of her palettes. Like those two were probably my least favorite palettes that she came out with. Now the berries is Bay. The berries palette is Bay. But the Afrique and the Violets palette, that can kick every rock in this galaxy. Because that was trash. Those two palettes were utter trash. All right. Now we gonna get into Sister Girl here. Zenubian. Hey, no, Wahala was good. Wahala was really good. Like if she was gonna come back from that tragedy, Wahala was it. Wahala was it. So here is the Nubian glow. Ah, la la la. All right. So I'm gonna pull her out. This is what the inside looks like. See what's this? Yeah. Comes with 2 more lip balms and that cute palette. So let's do the lip balms first. Let me run to the, let me get another paper towel. Ah, yes. So I got my paper towels and my makeup remover. Boom. Got this. All right. So here are the lip balms. I've got mango and I've got guava. So we about to see. I'm pretty sure these are going to have no color at all. Vitamin C water. You know the vitamin C water? That's interesting. All right, so here is the mango lip balm. So let's see what Sister Girl. So she comes with a cute little applicator. Nice little applicator. Oh, just with vitamin C. Got it. That would be fun. I just like my regular Sister Girl over here. She does me pretty good. All right, so let's see. So you squeeze up. Comes out a little bit of product. Ooh, let's see. It's kind of. It's a lip balm. It's what you'll get. Now it smells. Doesn't really have a taste. Smells like mango. Yeah. Mhm. It's now it doesn't have a taste, but it smells like mango. Like it smells like mango. So take that one off. Like it's a nice one to like wear during the day. If you like things that smell like mango, go right ahead. Now it's like if they could have went a little bit extra and had it taste like mango, I would have been perfectly fine with that. But it is what it is. Or just give it like a little bit of sweetness, just so it has like a. It would have made sense, but that's all good. All right, here is the guava lip balm. Squeeze a little bit of her out. Like there's the product coming out. It just says a hydrating lip balm, beautiful blends of natural coconut oil, sunflower oil, macadamia oil, sweet almond oil, guava extracts, and other natural ingredients to nourish lips while providing a luscious shine. That's nothing that I wouldn't expect in a lip product. So nothing revolutionary. The guava smell is not this. Now the mango one smells more like mango. This one I don't like. There's no real guava smell to it. So if you're not like if you're like super sensitive to scents in anything, it doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't really have a strong guava smell. The mango one has a bit of a mango smell. So if you like mango smelling things, you'll like the mango one. So those are the lip balms. I'll keep her on. Keep my lips all luscious and shiny. All right, so let's bust out this palette. So here's the palette. I'd open it on, I was like, I knew I'd open it on one end. I already opened it just to check and make sure nothing was broken, especially after how my package came. I was like, what we not finna do. So here is the palette right here. Oh, she cute. Let me take the plastic out. So that's the inside of the Nubian Glow. All right, so apparently this one has 3 shimmers, 1 glitter, and 2 mattes. So this one has like a similar layout to the Violets, but like you can actually do something with this a little bit. So like you can actually create a lot of looks with this palette from the looks of it. So let's roll through and swatch this girl and see how she looks. So we're going to start with this one right here. Again, feels just like all of her metallics. Ooh, that's pretty. Just like she cute. There's that bad boy right there. I think, do these have shade? Nope, these don't have shade names at all. So wipe her off. Now I'm going to hit this middle shade. I feel something like, that one's really nice. That one's really nice. So we're going to hit this middle shade right here. Feels very, very velvety. Very velvety. So here is, oh yeah, that's going to be a really nice transition shade to kind of bring out. Now again, I'm not super light, but I'm not super dark, so it's not going to show up a ton, but it's a really, really nice shade. That's a really nice shade. Next is this bad boy right here. Oh, that's a nice wash of color right there. So there's that shade right there. Wipe. So now we're going to go over to this nice kind of pale, kind of like a corn yellow a little bit. She needs like a second swipe. There we go. There you can kind of get a sense of, there you go. Kind of get a sense of it. So there's that yellow. It needed a bit of a second swipe, but I mean, it's scratch that. So I said this is a nice transition shade. So this is technically your transition shade. That's your crease. So know that ahead of time before so you can kind of curb your expectations. So like transition, crease. All right, so next is the glitter right here. Yes, it is. It's a very light look kind of palette. It's not, if you're looking for like a pow to cow, that's not this. So here comes the glitter. Okay, I'm gonna need her to get up out my feelings with this. Like pow pow, cow, like in your face, like here. Like what? I'm not a huge fan of pressed glitters, but when you see something work this well, just saying, like that's a really nice glitter. That's a really nice pressed glitter. Like are we surprised? It's Chi Chi. All right, and then next, hold on, let me press this back in so it doesn't look like I completely destroyed my glitter. But yeah, just kind of press her in. Next, so last is this shade right here. I'm gonna swatch her. Oh, she cute. Oh, she cute. There you go. So there's that last shade right here. So that's the whole palette on my hand. You could, it seems light, and that's just, again, it is the Nubian glow. So I didn't really expect it to be super pigmented. Now you could probably get a brown, like, yeah, like I would say if you're looking for like color, that the Nubian Royal is going to be your best bet. This one is a little light, but on some days I actually like light shadow days. I don't want to walk around with like pow on my face all day every day. So like that's what that palette would be, or this one at least. Like I don't mind it. This I can work with this. I can work with this. This is fine for me. I'm cool with this. I can actually get a lot of looks out of this palette. So I can get a lot of looks out of both palettes. So I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, that's what this one looks like in its entirety. We grab a towel and kind of wipe off. So, I mean, overall, both gift sets are Coco. We know you be stunting on the hose all day, every day, like all day, every day. That is pretty. That's pretty clear. That's why we're kindred spirits. Cause I stun on them hoes every day with no qualms about it. I always get looks of like, how do you do that? How do you do, like, I want to know how to do that. And I'm like, it's it's not hard. Just takes practice. But you have to be patient with her. She's just not gonna develop overnight. So I know the glitter is still kind of, I'm trying to wipe all the glitter off my hands. Probably have to wash her. But overall, Yes, Coco. Say it again. Say it again for the girls in the back who trying to get into this stuff and don't know what to do. It's practice. You have to practice. Like I didn't get to where I currently am just by resting on my laurels. I practiced. Not yet. Not yet. It looks pretty. It looks really pretty. It looks similar to the Blue Moon by ColourPop, just bigger. But I'm holding out on. Oh, is she pigmented or just pigmented? Because I'd be curious. I'm curious about that one. Is she pigmented or is she pigmented? Mm-mm-mm. Like that one, I'm that one I'm curious about because I'm from see all those. Hey, I understand, Kate. That was I put on a little bit. Blueberry Muffin just said we about to just pimp slap all y'all. I'm cool with that. It's like, is that what the Blueberry Muffin doing? That's kind of how that Royal Palace doing. That Royal Palace just said, like I like Royal doesn't care about nobody's feelings. She said we coming with the business. That's what she did. Yep, just like forget you, or you get muffed, like whichever one you choose. But yeah, I mean they're both nice gift sets. If you're a lip balm, like because I wear masks, I'm more of a lip balm, kind of lip chapstick kind of situation. Not really wearing much lipstick these days because again, ain't trying to. It's like, why put all that on when it's gonna rub off on my mask? Like it's it's pointless to sit here and waste my product. So mostly I've been just doing like chapstick and lip balm. So I mean, if I'll give her this. This was a really good time to come out with this and not really come out with more lipsticks because unless you're doing it for the gram, lipstick isn't really so much a necessity right now. I'm sure. Well, liquid lipsticks are kind of coming back into play but again, it's like why wear lip color when we not gonna see it. Like we not gonna see it. I, Kate, I understand, but even for me, I'm just like, why waste my lipstick? I'll just use lip balm. So I'll give her this. She was now this coming out with the small palettes. This was smart. This was really these two were really smart. And honestly, you could use both of these together. Like you can make both of these work together. Like I can see why these are like I consider these companion palettes. These are companion palettes. So these work together or separately, whichever you so choose, but you could use both of these interchangeably. Like you could use that orange. Like for me, this could work as a transition and then I could take that deep purple shade. Yeah, like that deep purple shade right there and put that in my crease. And you have like a little sunset type of situation. Like these can work separately or together. However you choose to pick your poison, as I like to say. Pick your poison. Cause Both of them honestly are really, really good. Um, the lip balms, even I know it's like we just been buying stuff and it's like I ain't even swatched it, I ain't even looked at it. It's just like I mean I like the chocolate pens and palettes ever to pocket, but everyone's going that direction. No one's really putting out big palettes like that anymore. So like everyone's keeping it medium or small, which makes sense because when you think of storage, it's much easier to store small and medium palettes than it is large palettes. So I understand why she did it, but to each their own. To each their own. But yeah, I mean, if you like smelling things like lip balms that have a scent, these are gonna be fine. Um, no, you don't. If I showed you, I'll turn my camera around so you can see like what my store. So like I got some palettes under there, the ones that I'm using right now and playing with. But yeah, you see those two drawers right there? That's my storage. And then all of my crazy up there. Yeah, that's more palettes. And those are mostly like face palettes and a couple of eye palettes. But yeah. Storage. Yes. Yes. Always will be a problem. Always, 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 always. But yeah, this one of those like these are fine for what they are. Now, would I consider it $12 worthy? Dang, Coco. I mean, for the most part, I've condensed. I didn't make it in the box at all. I've condensed most of mine, so most of that is all in that. All in that. Those two drawers. What is it? That top drawer is Super Shocks. The second one is like single shade bronzers and highlighters and blushes. The next level is blush palettes, like face palettes. And then that bottom drawer for that top unit is big palettes. Should be doing a look for morning, noon. Coco, we up in here changing makeup. Looks like we change outfits. That's a lot. Even for me, that's a lot. That's a lot. But yeah, these are. I'll do a look with these tomorrow for church. I mean, I wear a mask once I get inside, but you gonna get this work here. You gonna get this work. So these are good. I'm putting that bad boy over there. The lip balms are fine. It is what it is. They that's what we do. Yeah, this one, yeah. It smells like berries, doesn't really taste like berries. This one smells like caramel. Yeah. It's like a mix of caramel and butterscotch. Yeah. But they all feel nice, so whatever suits your fancy. Either one of these, they're nice. Now, they're not selling these separately. Like you have to buy the gift set to get these. That's the only difference. So these you have to buy the gift set. These you can purchase separately. So Pick your poison. So that's both gift sets. So um I will be trying to make sure that that doesn't fall. I'll be posting up some videos soon. Now that I'm starting to get a little bit, uh, I did. I did like a like a orangey red, but on camera it just looks red. I know, like what you saw previously was my natural hair color. It's like a brownish black. But yeah, I was like, I feel like going red again. And so I went red. So I've pretty much I've been just about every color. I've been a brunette, about every shade of brunette. I've been a redhead. I've been just about every shade of red except for strawberry blonde. Well, no, scratch that. I did do blonde, and then I put a flamingo pink on top of that. Oh yeah, She's she's got some orangey to her. I need to redo her because my roots are starting to come back. You can't tell on camera, but like it's about here. So, but I'll wait on her. But she needs like a refreshment a little bit, or I might just do like a really intense red for the fall. Oh yeah, I love my red hairs. Everyone's been digging it so far. So and then she's grown a lot. Like if I let's see if I can pull one out. Like my hair is getting there. It's getting there. So, but yeah, she's my cute little mane. Thank you, Kate. Yeah, it took a minute to get her back to health. She was looking when I had bleached her. Like she felt like straw, and I was like, oh no, if I want to go back to my healthy hair, I said I just had to chop it off. So I did a big chop again, and then I just let her do her thing, and this is what she's done. And I like her. Now at one point on this side, like she wasn't really curling right. I didn't want to. I've done a purple like that where like it looks jet black, but it's like a purple in the sun. Um, but I was like, me and red just go well together. We're just kindred spirits. It's like it's a beautiful color, yet it makes me feel spicy. I feel spicy with this hair, but yeah, I just kind of thank you, thank you. Yeah, I try to. I keep her look out world. Ah, yeah, I like. Yeah, she does what she does, and I kind of let her. I encourage her. If you, I mean, you can kind of tell what my text like. My front texture is very different from my back texture. My back is tight. Like she's tight. Like I would say like my front is probably like a 3C. Coco, I've been feeling spicy for a minute. I got to let her out a little bit today. I went on another date. Yes. I went on another date today. So it makes me feel spicy. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I went on a date. Yeah. It was a nice date. We went to a park that has a lake. It was really nice. Like we've been talking for a while. We just haven't put any labels on anything because of Rona. We literally just started finally meeting in person um last month. So we've just been but for the most, we had been video chatting and talking. So now it's like finally meeting in person, getting to like hang out. Like we're going on an uh not really, because we've been around at this point, we've been around each other about 5 times, so we're feeling pretty comfortable with each other. Um the first date, yes. We we went to a restaurant, so you had to wear a mask until you got to the table. So um I mean, at this point, I just make sure to stay on top of my vitamin C, stay keep my I it is. It's very tough. It's very interesting. But I I guess I appreciate it because it has allowed us to just get to know each other. We're really getting to know each other and not just like rushing through things. So it's kind of nice. I like it. I really like him. He's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. It's I mean, I guess you could say it is what it is when it comes to dating during COVID. You just have to realize that things are going to take time and it's not going to be like it was previously. So, but I'm excited. We met online through a app, and so I think it's like it's similar to Black People Meet, but it was just called the app was just called Black. So I really like him. He's a really nice guy. He's met both sides of my family, so and both of them were and both sides were like, yes, in comparison to my ex. Because any and everybody will tell you that my ex was trash. But him, no. They both sides gave him a big thumbs up. So oh he Coco. I'll hold no punches in that department. But I'll give you this. He's chocolate. Nice and chocolate. He's really cute. I would have to say out of yep. Like he nice and chocolate. We good. We good at that department. Like he's really nice looking. Like he works, got a job, got his own place, got a car, all of that. Like college educated, former military, like check it all off. Yeah. Like he's a really good guy. One son. Because he's divorced. So he has a one son, he's 5. Really nice. Really nice guy. Yep, 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 yep. So it's just really nice, kind of flowing through. Oh yeah. He's only a year older than me, so very cuddly. Very, very cuddly. Not he's tall. He's taller than me. He's 6'3", and he's or is he still in the cuddly age range? Yeah, yeah. So I'm like, I was like, yes, he's very cuddly. He's very, very cuddly. Big, nice, stocky guy. It's like, yeah, I was like, yeah, he's really cuddly. He's very cuddly. All we've done is hug. So hug. Well, scratch that. We finally gave each other a peck today. So yes, baby steps. Baby steps. Coco, I be having my moments. Don't hold it against me. Don't hold it against me. I be having my low moments. I really do. Um, yeah, it's been nice. I like him. I like him a lot. He's a really good guy. I know his job keeps him like he works from home right now, but like his job keeps him busy. I've it's been I got last tested in August when I had a COVID scare with my cousin, but mine came out negative. So, and I've still had taste, haven't lost anything, like no loss of taste or smell. Um, Not that I know of, but I'm at the point in my life where I work in a school and we actually had a positive test this week. So dang. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, on my end, I feel fine. I haven't had any symptoms or anything like that. So, but I always check every like I'm good. Trust me, I would prefer not to do that test again. That test is awful. That test is awful. Like I feel like it goes about here. I That was awful. That test was awful. And luckily no one had to do it to me. I had to do it to myself. Yes. Yes, because that but the only problem with the rapid test is that you can get a false positive because that's happened recently. So that's the only thing. Like I personally would just go get the one that takes 2 to 3 days for the results to come back for a more positive result. So me personally, I'd rather just take the time and let it do its work properly rather than, oh, rapid test, boom, you're positive, but it's like I don't feel anything. I feel fine. Yes. Yes, I agree. Those tests are far more reliable and I know the result that I'm getting. Because when I did it after the scare, it took 2 days for the results to come back. I did the test on a Monday. I got the results back on a Wednesday. So it's like I'll wait the few days. I'll be fine. Yeah, all I've done at this point, I just make sure I take my 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C every day and go on my merry way. Eey. Yeah. Like we just had like this new one that was the one that was this week, but prior to that, we hadn't had a positive case for over a month. So the things that we're doing at my campus, they're working. So that's why I was like me, I'm not, it's like I'm of the mind frame now. If I'm meant to have it, I'll have it. Yeah, I was taking vitamin D, and then my little bottle just disappeared. So I had to buy some more. But yeah, but I got, big thing is I got my flu shot. So having that, and then from what I've heard, I heard a colleague say that one of her friends who works at a school, they got them the flu shot and the measles shot because the antibodies in the measles helps with not getting that nasty cough. Like it won't allow COVID to affect your lungs as hard as it would if you didn't. Yes. Yeah, I got my flu shot, so you probably won't get a ton of like the aches and the pain side of the flu, but yeah, I heard that also getting the measles shot will help as well. So it's up to people, yeah, cuz it take that the part of where like it goes down into like, yeah, that's what I heard. And I was like, "Huh." I was like, "That's interesting." Because that's the part where you don't want, because basically, like it could lead to other complications. So it's like it kills that complication apparently. But that would be interesting to know. Hmm. But other than that, yeah, I had quite the eventful day today. Had to do some work stuff this morning, and then we went on park, our little park date, and then yes, yeah, that's like I just do my best to wash my hands, sanitize, especially for me because I teach orchestra. So I'm touching hands, like moving kids' fingers to make sure that they're in the right spot, showing them where to place their hands. So I I'm sanitizing at least 10 to 15 times a day. So trust me. I'm if anybody understands. Yeah, I teach orchestra, so I teach these cute little babies how to play violin, viola, cello, or bass. So like I have to like touch their hands and move them to where they're supposed to be, show them how it's supposed to be done. So yeah, but other than that, yeah. So I would say this: the palettes I highly recommend. My tongue. The palettes I highly when is now wash when we're so dry from sanitizing. Yeah, just keep I was watching a TikTok video with a dermatologist. Like I follow a lot of dermatologists on TikTok, and they were like keep some aquaphor. Keep aquaphor to keep your hands from cracking and drying out, and then you should be good. Just think a really thick hand cream. But yeah, but they did say Aquaphor is probably the best bet. Yeah, because it's a healing ointment. You have to like this is what most of us who have tattoos, like I have two, they tell you to use Aquaphor and not Neosporin. Thank you, Claire. I appreciate that. I don't do a ton of lives. I do mostly posted content. Yes, I see now. Sika Balm I haven't tried, but definitely like Aquaphor is definitely like really, really good. So yeah, either like you want like a thick, you want like a thick cream for your hands to kind of put that moisture, that natural, those oils and that moisture back into your hands, because that's probably one of the biggest things, having to sanitize and wash. Like I don't wash so much during the day, but I sanitize a lot. And so basically that's just alcohol, 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 alcohol hitting your hands. And then I have to sanitize my room. So I just have my little beauty supply bottle. A little different between Aquaphor and Vaseline. Um, from what I from what I understand, it's a healing ointment rather than like petroleum jelly. Because Vaseline is just petroleum jelly, and Aquaphor is like an ointment. Like you could use Aquaphor as a first aid ointment from what I understand of it. Because that's why most tattoo artists would say either or. You could use Vaseline or Aquaphor to keep your I know, right? I still use Vaseline today. Like I use it on my lips. I use it on my heel, like any like areas that are notoriously dry. That's what I use Vaseline for. But I mean, Aquaphor is pretty much the same thing, but it's more of an ointment from what I understand. But it has like the same like moisturizing and healing properties as Vaseline. So that's why most tattoo artists would say you could use either or, because the key is to keep your tattoo moisturized so that it doesn't crust over as it's healing and scab, and the ink will basically fade off, which is what you don't want. You want your tattoo to stay vibrant for as long as possible. Um, yeah, I just my kids Hey, and that's probably why it worked, because technically, like I said, Aquaphor is a healing ointment. So because I have eczema, and it mostly it's like I get it sometimes in my fingers. I have dihydrotic eczema in my fingers, but I also get it on my solely on my right foot. Don't ask, like it doesn't even touch my other foot, but it's mostly on my right foot. But when I've used Aquaphor to kind of moisturize and heal it, like I see the difference. Like it does work. So that's an option, Kate. So, but just think like a heavy moisturizer during the day. Oh yeah, it's like little blisters, then they rupture, and then my skin peels. So trust, like it was really bad when I was living in San Antonio, because the air there is much drier. And so it was like any moisture in your skin, it was like and so it made it manifest, like it was bad. It was like really, really bad. Like when I first was dealing with it, like I would have like band-aids on my fingers from how bad they were, because it would have like a honeycomb effect. It was really weird. But other than that, yeah, it's It's interesting. Skin is very, very, very interesting. But other than other than that, yeah, that's uh yeah, my since I moved back, it's not that big of a deal. Like it really it's only on like my right foot is where I deal with a lot of it. And so what I do a lot of times with that is I lancer, I lance them and I just kind of squeeze it out to kind of ease it, but eventually it peels. So that's the part that I deal with, just if my foot looks dry and it peels a lot. But what you gonna do? I just learned to deal with it. And I moisturize my feet as much as I can, but it is what it and I exfoliate, but it is what it is. I just yes, yes it does. Yes it does. So and I noticed that like when I moved back home to Houston, it it practically went away. Like I get it occasionally, but not as bad as I did when I was in San Antonio when I lived in San Antonio. So it's it works for me. I know now. Like I will say this, like one thing that I really, really started doing. You can just move to Coco. If we could all move to Tahiti, I would be fine. I mean, the only other city in the world, me personally, that I wouldn't mind living would probably be Paris. Like I would kill to live in Paris. That would be dope. I like the I've been to Paris twice. I love the feel of it. I love the feel of the city. Like it feels like I'm cool with like Paris is my jam. Like I like Paris. Because to me it feels a lot like Houston. It's a very fast paced, yet it's a slow paced city. Like here, like you'll find like we're moving car wise, because that's what it feels like. It's yeah. See, I like island lifestyle. I like going to the islands. I just personally wouldn't live there because I don't like I'm not a big proponent of heat. Even though I was born during a hot month, but I like going to I like cooler places. So that's why for me like Paris would just be that would be my jam. Like I would love to live in Paris, but visiting her is just fine. Now that I have a my best friend actually got to tour Japan for her Broadway show. So and it looked really, really cool. And she said it was really cool. Somehow, Coco, I imagine that being you all, like the whole time, just let your curls flow in the wind with your lashes on fleek, a little bit of eye makeup, and just that sun kissed glow. Like that's what I see. I imagine that just your hair just like, I can only wish for this for homegirl here to get that long, but I don't know if I can handle all that personally. I like my cute little fro. She cute. Like that's a lot. That's a lot of hair. Like I do enough handling her right here, and now like she's here, but it's like I can just imagine that eyes on fleek in a kayak, just rowing from rowing from hut to hut, hair just flowing, just blowing in the sea breeze, just yeah. Yeah. But other than Coco, you know I'm extra. You know I'm extra. It's what I do. Yeah. Like the only thing that quarantine really makes me miss, I miss traveling. I do miss traveling. We were supposed to do a cruise, a family cruise this past summer, to Manoi. That Manoi oil, some coconut oil, it would be on fleek. Like our skin would be popping. Like we would be so sun kissed, it wouldn't be funny. Like my little tan from this summer is finally is finally making her glorious exit. I'm starting to get back to my regular. I'm still have a bit like my tan still here a little bit, but she's making her glorious exit. Yeah. COVID canceled everybody's plans. It's like, okay, guys. Well, what we did was my mom's side of the family, we rented a beach house here in down near Port Bolivar on Crystal Beach, and we stayed there for 4 days. It was glorious. It was great. It was a little awkward because we were legitimately only the only Black family on that stretch of the beach, on a beach house. It was really awkward. It was very, very interesting. Cause like there was like I guess from my figure it's like, oh, beach culture, everyone's real chill, everyone's real laid back. No, there were like people with Trump flags going up and down the beach. Like and not even, I mean, I can understand being proud. Being proud is fine. It was just aggressive. Aggressive up and down the beach on their golf carts with the flags just flying, even flags flying on the back of the trucks. Like it was just really like Coco, it wasn't relaxing because it's like you could tell people were looking up at our beach house. No, luckily no one really bothered us like that. It was fine. Like well, for that reason, we didn't go down to the beach during the day. We just kind of sat on, like, luckily the house had like a double deck. So we could literally just sit on the deck and enjoy looking out to the beach because our house was literally on the beach. So that was fine. We really didn't deal with anybody. And for the most part, no one was really like outwardly rude. So, but then again, we didn't go down to the beach, excuse me, until the evening. So that wasn't that big of a deal. So, I mean, overall, the trip was fine. It was a great trip. Tons of food. We did a high tea while we were there. We were all baking stuff. I baked some scones. But other than that, yeah, like that was our substitute trip. So hopefully next summer, well, scratch that. Next summer, I'll be apartment hunting. So we'll see. And then I'll probably be in a new place. I'll do a little tour. I got a Karen when I went to the store and it was really sad. Karen, now we have this lady in our group. Her actual name is Karen, but she's not a Karen. We love Karen. But no, like Karens have really sad existences just to that's sad. Like you went out of your entire day, like your whole day, you just had to bother somebody. Like that's my thought processes behind stuff like that. I'm like, you just had to bother somebody. You couldn't just leave that person alone. Like, why? Oh yeah, we all are. Um, I'm ready to travel again. If I mean at this point, if all we can do is go to Mexico, then God dog it, guess where I'm going? Mexico. Like I finally was it last summer. Yes. Not this past summer, the summer before, I finally got to go to Cancun. So I've experienced Cancun and all its crazy. And I'm like, it's Cancun. I've been to Cozumel. I wouldn't mind going to Cabo and seeing what Cabo has to offer. And then probably the next place I would probably want to go to is in Mexico would be Acapulco. Like that would those would be the next two places I want to visit in Mexico. Um no, Mexico will let us in, Coco. Sorry, not Coco, Kate. Mexico will let us in. I've been in Jamaica, Coco. It's lovely. I went to Montego Bay. That was really, really nice. We did it when we did a cruise. We did our family cruise and we stopped in Montego Bay. And so we got to snorkel while we were there. And then we ate at this really, really good Jamaican restaurant called Scotchies. Yeah, absolutely, Claire. That's something that we all look forward to, just to be able to kind of just some sense just some sense of normalcy. I think we're all ready for some sense of normalcy back, but we just got to do the due diligence now to make sure we can get back to that. So until that happens, we're going to be stuck forever in a limbo. I think everybody's timeshare is collecting dust at this point. Ain't much we can do about that. Yeah, I mean, I just trust me. I would love for everything to be back to some sense of normalcy, but we got to do the due diligence. If we don't do the due diligence, then we ain't getting back to anything. So hopefully, hopefully tides change and people understand that it's not about you. Yeah, and a lot of it just has to deal with selfishness. I mean, it's not so. I really could care less. It's like for me, it's like I really could care less about your political affiliation. It's about you being a decent human being. Just be a decent human being. Like if a business has these rules, just follow the rules. That's interesting, Tokyo Ghost. I would. That's interesting. Um, I mean, to me that's just the biggest thing. It's like I personally could care less about your political affiliation. Just be a decent human being, and if a business asks you to do something, that's the business's rules. It's a private entity. You sitting here talking about laws and all that type of stuff, yes, it's not a law, but it's also a rule of a private business. Just do what they add. If you want to patronize their business, you got to follow their rules. It's the same as your kid. Like it's it no like no Claire, it's potentially the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's like y'all wear I was like, we wear seatbelts to stay safe. Exactly. Exactly, Coco. Exactly. We do all this stuff to patronize somebody's business, but then you don't want to inconvenience yourself for 15 minutes with a piece of cloth over your face. Like just inconvenience yourself for a brief amount of time so that we can get back to some sense of normalcy. It's like, do you think we want to be wearing masks right now? No. Coco, those those who choose not to wear seatbelts can look at a car crash with people who didn't wear seatbelts and were ejected. Like one of my best friends is a cop, and he had to clear he had to go investigate a scene where a family got into a car crash and some of the kids were not wearing seatbelts and they got ejected. Like ejected from the vehicle. It, now they commonplace and people still don't wear them. They're like, you're too tight. Well, Tokyo Ghost, you definitely don't want to do that because in some states that's considered assault. Yeah, I wouldn't. It seems like the right thing to do, but in some states that's a big fat no. Not during these times, unfortunately. But yeah, some things I just sit here and I don't understand. Like even like the people who get into the store and then they wear it as a chin strap. I'm like, just wear the mask. I was like, quit bucking. I was like, quit bucking the system for the sake of bucking the system. Like I look at everything from a logical standpoint. Like, oh, Coco, I have to do that all the time as a teacher. These kids wear it like right here. I'm like, pull your mask over your nose. After a while, like, I just do this. I'm like, and they're like, oh, eek. I'm around children who don't want to do that. So it's bad enough I got to deal with that. Then I got to go into another store where it's adults don't want to do that. Like, literally. Like, like, really? I'm like, just wear this. That's an interest. Okay. Um, I, yeah, it's, it is what it is at this point. I want to go back to some sense of normalcy, but we gotta be uncomfortable for a little while until we can get there, and until people who want to understand science want to get there. But that's just my 2 cents. I don't like getting super political because people get in their feelings rather than just wanting to understand simple concepts. So I tend to not get super. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm about to get off here. So thank you everybody for coming. Like I said earlier, like I showed the palettes and the lip balms and swatched them, so you can watch that in the replay. Uh Happy Life, what are my thoughts on what? Exactly. I support the LGBTQ plus community. That's my statement. So hope you all have a great evening. Um, and I wish everyone a lovely um So like I said, if you want to see my swatches, you can watch the replay. But other than that, I really thank you for coming into the live with me, and I hope all of you have a wonderful evening. Good night.